chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position, they thought I was tripping. They had the vision, I told them but no they ain't listen. Took me some L's but now that I'm winning.
Theorem, solid. I thought we would get this a lot sooner because of how good the original Theorem was. They went Pearl, which I don't think it's had the same effect that the original Hybrid did. So we got this beauty, and I think this is gonna be a bowler ball. Like the dark colors, purple logo, like between this stealth hybrid, meaning stealth mode, and you know the Paragon shadow, right? Like it's a really good trio of bowling balls. Like today we're gonna be looking at the other asymmetric option, which the Paragon shadow, which I think a lot of people have liked. So those are gonna be the two balls we take a look at today. We may or may not get to a full game, but again, I want to get you guys as much information as possible. So yeah, man, if you're in South Florida, get over to our Bowls Edge Pro Shop. They take care of me, they take care of you, and everything else. Use the links below. Bowlersmart, Coolwick. Today, man, we're rocking a little championship bowling. So you gotta support, you know, everybody, right? I'm not against, you know, anybody, man. I want everybody to win. It's enough space here, right? If you look at automotive YouTube, like people aren't at each other's heads. Like, you know, they just work with each other, work together, right? Grow. So, I mean, that's what it's all about. But yeah, man, enough jabbering. Theorem, solid. House shot, 90% of what you guys bowl on. A couple of you weekend warriors, right, will go bowl on something a little tougher, you know, and hey, by all means, man, get to it. But I think for a lot of folks, that's what they want to see it on a little bit of volume. So there's a little bit of volume out here, so you should be able to see a good representation of what this ball can do. So yeah, I think we might end up being a little bit straighter because of, again, it's a fairly good amount of volume. So let's get to it, man. And that's what y'all here see, bowling. And stuff to keep in mind, like a lot of bowling balls, right, need time, right? Like put some games on them and they settle into what they are. Out of box, you get a certain reaction. And then, you know, once you get, you know, more into it, the life of the bowling ball, they typically can be a smidge different. So I think that was an 8-pin and a 6-pin. No, 4-pin. They just, it's crazy. All right, I'm gonna cheat a little further left. So I'm gonna jump to the right and kind of roll it, because I think the more I definitely start getting around it, right, it's gonna just pick up and get quicker, which is kind of a signature of the Theorem. That ball was just, it had a level of back end that was just really good, bro. Like, really good. So I'm gonna jump back a little more on top of it and kind of roll the ball. Tried to hold it in there, but all right. Bang, bang. So definitely a cleaner ASIM. Like, it doesn't feel nearly like as chuggy as like the new Guru or like even like an Outer Limit Solid. I think it's gonna be interesting once we go to at a Paragon Shadow. I'm not sure, right, how big of a gap it's gonna be, but I'm gonna get ready to peel the shadow after this shot. Throw one more. It's seeing it, like it's reading the friction a little bit quick. So like I'll put it down. I really have to like really like roll it and push my arm out there, or again, we're gonna be into a world of trouble. So I jump back left because this ball is definitely screaming off of it. Let's pick up the Paragon. Paragon. All right, let's stay in the same spot. Again, about 26 on my feet. So we're gonna get this ball, you know, out to Getting about 5. Okay. And that's kind of what I thought would happen, you know, an arcier ball, right? Because just, you know, core wise and everything is just bigger, arcier bowling ball. So probably can play a little further to the right, a lot easier. Yeah, so again, bigger core and it's just a big arc, a little more arc. So I think as the lanes transition right, like this will, again, visibly look quicker, but it's more because of the lanes, so just transition. Where I feel like the Theorem is just a more skid, more directional bowling ball. Same spot. Like it's literally, again, this is my type of, like, you know, especially house, most house conditions, you know, the strongest ball I may need, right? Because getting a cover strong enough to handle most oils, and if I need to, I'll just move right or hit it with more surface. And, you know, it's that type of ball reaction that I like to see. Oh, I cut it too. There we go. So a pinch slower, and now we saw that ball ricochet a little bit better. But yeah, definitely can fit in one bag. I could confidently, you know, go to I would say more of a tournament setting and have, you know, put 1,000 on a Paragon and then put like 2,000 if I was gonna freshen up the cover with the Theorem solid and let that be what it is. So that's kind of some of my initial thoughts after what I've been seeing. But as you can tell, like I said, just going back to 20. That both balls have the same layout. All my asymmetric stuff get 60 by 5 by 30. There we go. So again, a little more arc. Well, we talked about that. So now we're gonna get into a full game. You know, the Theorem solid. I think I should be able to put up a solid number. All right, we're gonna start on 25, my norm. Scream. Yeah. Honestly, good comparisons I don't have with me was the Hammer Effect Tour, like where this still feels a little more angular. So, but I feel like they're in the ballpark. Like honestly, I feel like this definitely feels a little sharper, a little more differential in this one opposed to Effect Tour. Oh, go. Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh, buddy. Those last two shots, I feel like I'm getting a little like too sideways at the foul line, and I'm losing a little bit of leverage. So, again, this ball's covering it up. Again, the ball's kind of like getting too around the ball. So that's a questionable thing. But again, it's covering it up, making me look better than I am. Oh, that's gonna peel. Yep. I felt it in my heart. In my heart, son. Oh no. Oh no. I launched it. Man, I had a feeling, right? Like, yo, this could be it. Today could be the day. And I do that. Yeah, I feel like I lofted it a little bit. Oh, one. Didn't feel as good. Oh yeah, this is like, you know, sometimes you feel like a ball just goes immediately in the bag. There's so many balls that are out, bro. Like, but I want to put this immediately in the bag. Like I do. Oh, wee. I threw that hard and more like on a line instead of like, oh, bellying it out. But it just, that's finishing. That is finishing. The world, Craig. Top flight security of the world. If you caught that reference, comment below, man. Get one of these away real quick. If you know what that reference is from. Top flight security of the world, Craig. Track theorem, solid, boy. Woo. This would have been a monstrous game had I not thrown just one just horribly. You talk about, first of all, at the bag, especially on a house shot, this is it. Theorem solid is money. Oh yeah, I'm getting too happy, man. I just was like, hey yeah. I was getting excited, man. I couldn't shoot three, so I was just like, ah. But what I mean, this is, man, you know, you hype yourself up too much, that's what happens. You know, I'm hyping myself up. All right, we got just one more. I ain't gonna lie, that was probably like a 250 game had I not missed that last one. But when you're having fun, man, it's easy. I'm gonna move further left. I feel like you can chase it, you know, or you can stay more on top of it. It's just one of them versatile pieces, right? Hammer effect like, but probably a little more getting popped down lane. So, but there's all, man. No said, man. 230, 238. This probably should have been 300, but that's here nor there. But get to your local pro shop. Again, mine's is Bolero Tamarack, Bowls Edge Pro Shop. Everything else, use the links below, man. I got tired, man. I was so excited.
Watch on them, birds watch, they flock on. I'ma keep it moving, put the music up, I'ma keep them grooving. You sleeping on me, just keep snoozing. I'm so locked in right now.